Hello, hello. So this weekend is Mother's Day. Mother's Day is this weekend, and that is what this video is going to be about. This video is more specifically going to be about why I and other people who may have experienced child abuse growing up tend to be very uncomfortable with this day. If you aren't aware, because I know a lot of people are very new to this channel recently, I grew up with an abusive mother. I like to use that in quotes personally. And I do have a playlist of some videos, so I'll have it linked up here if you want to go watch some of that. So this week, the last 2 weeks, everybody's been getting emails about Mother's Day is coming up. Here is the perfect present for your mother and all kinds of stuff. And that is when we get these type of emails, it's like, oh no. It's just a little bit, I don't know if stressful is the word and that I'm looking for, but it's not a nice feeling. It's a very uncomfortable kind of feeling. I don't know what it's like to have a mother-like figure and that is really there for you. And other than that, I mean, in my previous relationship, my ex's mother was kind of like that, but considering it was a long-distance relationship, there was never really that much of a personal connection there because we just didn't spend all that much time together. And I mean, well, a couple of years ago, I had a friend who would be the same age as my biological mother, and she was a type of motherly figure to me for a few years. But that didn't last very long because she moved away and thus I couldn't see her. I haven't seen her in years and we also don't talk anymore, so that's kind of a bummer. So I don't really know what that's like. I mean, family as a whole, I really don't know what it feels like to really have a family and that connection. I mean, biologically you have family, right? There's a family tree and all of that, but to me, having that just because it's there and that's science, that's biology, is not the same thing as like actually having that connection with them. It's like when you have a bunch of stuff that you bought and then you never see it again, or you just don't pay attention to it, you never use it. That's kind of what it is. It's just emptiness. But when Mother's Day rolls around, that is the biggest thing. I see all these posts on Facebook and on Twitter, and people are like, here's my wonderful mother, she is my world, and I would do anything for her, and yada yada. And I sit there like, wow, I don't have that feeling. I don't know what that feels like. The only feeling I know about is, getting beaten and shout at and in private and public and having everybody who knew about it not do anything about it. That's my, I don't know the word for it, right? But that's just what I think of when I think of Mother's Day and families. And you know what? We're just going to stick with mothers because it's Mother's Day that we're talking about. We can get more general about it in a different video. And the weekend sucks. It does. Or the day sucks and it's very awkward. And like if I were to be spending time with my friend's mother or something, I would just be feeling weird about it. I don't know. I think I've said this before, but if you've never personally experienced it, it can be difficult to understand why somebody might feel this way. You might get it, you think, oh, abuse, that's bad, but there's still a little bit of a disconnect there because you never personally experienced it, right? I don't know. I don't know exactly where I'm going with this video. These videos are the hardest for me to make, to be honest with you. But when the day comes, I've been so used to not having this kind of feeling, this kind of connection to someone, that part of me is like, that's fine, I don't need this. But at the same time, there's that other part of me that's like, I wish I had that, and I don't have that, and I'm kind of a little bit bitter about it. So, I guess what I can say is, you might find some posts on Facebook or on Twitter, from people that are like me, who grew up with abuse, that might be a little bit of a Debbie Downer on their Facebook page. The thing is, though, We don't want to ruin your day. We don't want to ruin your Mother's Day. You can take that as you don't want to ruin that holiday and you don't want to hurt your mother's feelings on that day. And you know, we're happy for you. We're glad that you had that connection, although we might be a little bit better about it. But we're not gonna try to purposely make that awkward for you. I mean, there may be somebody that will, but I try not to do that. At least, you know, if I say something, I just try to keep it to my own page, to my own video, and, you know, not like don't hop into other people's, you know, happy posts and be like, yeah, well. I like to think a lot of us try not to do that. Cause, you know, it's like, I'm happy for my friends, but, you know, this Sunday, I get to expect somebody that's expecting me to say something, but I'm not gonna be saying anything or doing anything, and I am going to be very much keeping to myself for the whole entire day. And I mean, I've only been doing that for quite some time now. To end this video, I will say, if you are a mother, a very good mother, and you are freaking fantastic, I will wish a happy Mother's Day to you. And to those of you that are like me and you don't have that same feeling, I'm with you, I understand you, and I give you a virtual hug. And if you want, I will be streaming on Sunday, and I'll have a joke title to go along with our feelings about this. And we can just, you know, spend some time together and just try to forget about those kinds of feelings. But before you go, if you haven't and you would like to support my content, consider pledging on Patreon. Depending on what you pledge, you get some perks, and you know, I'm working on improving my Patreon and making it worth your time or your money. And I'll see you later. Bye.